Woman is recovering tonight after being attacked by a black bear in the doorway of her West Hartford home.
She was trying to save her dog when next thing she knew, the huge bear was partially inside her house. News 8's Bob Wilson is live in our Hartford newsroom tonight. He talked to the woman just after she got home from the hospital. Bob.
Yeah, you know, the Flannery family, it was about 7:30 in the morning. They were around the breakfast table. They're getting ready to go off to work, off to school, when they let the pet out. And now bear attacks are very, very rare in Connecticut. As a matter of fact, they say bear are very shy. However, when the dog went out, there were 2 cubs and a mother in the yard.
My daughter goes, "There's a bear." I'm like, "What?" And I open up the door, and you could hear this like growling that was not a dog or a cat. And the dog came running from the neighbor's yard into the house. And then the door had been flung open. And the next thing I know, there's a bear right here.
A 200-pound black bear was charging out of the woods at Sharon Flannery, and it was chasing Maggie, the family dog. Sharon scooped up the dog, but it was too late. The bear was already halfway inside her house.
I didn't know what to do, so I kicked it. And I yelled and screamed again, and then the bear went running off into the backyard. And then I, closed the door, and I was like, "There was a bear! There was a bear! It was coming into the house!" And then I realized that I was bleeding, so I looked down, and I had this bear bite or puncture wound. So my son drove me to immediate medical.
They called 911, and West Hartford Police, Animal Control, and Deep agents found the mother and her 2 cubs up in a tree. They tranquilized all 3 animals. The mother bear, since it attacked a human, had to be euthanized to be tested for rabies. The 2 other cubs will live.
So they'll be re-released into the wild, hopefully in a location where they won't be any trouble to anyone.
This is Maggie right here. Maggie survived unharmed, no scratches, no wounds. And while Sharon did suffer a bite on the leg, she says in the end it all worked out. Her dog is safe, she ended up safe, and they had a nice family photo around the bear.
It could have been so much worse, and it was definitely the scariest moments of my life, but it ended fine, for us anyways.
And I tell you what, tonight they are going to check. It'll take about a day or 2 to find out whether or not that bear has rabies. Meanwhile, she is on antibiotics, and she said she's doing fine. The whole thing, as you heard, was the most terrifying moments of her life. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live in the Hartford newsroom, News 8.